Hi, Sandra. I wanted to give you some video feedback. First, when I land on it, I like the colors here. I like this image. I hope it's yours. If not, you'll want to replace it with one that is. But uh, this is really easy to read. So I like that. And we see what you do. Up here in the navigation, it's a little murky. Easy to read, but we're missing some content. We want to have your name and what you do, your service, up here, so it's on every page. It's great that it's here, but it needs to be up here too. And so you want it to fit nicely and have the right contrast, etc. Take this and move it over to the right. These bubble shapes don't always work. I would take the border off of the one underneath it, that container. Contact needs to go to the end and hide these. What that means is you can always have a small button somewhere if you think these are important. I don't think they are. I don't think people will tend to stay on your site, if these are the things you're thinking of. In week 4, you will have an accessibility content that you can add. But even then, what you want to do is make a very discreet button somewhere, and you can link it to a page that is not in the navigation. And the way you do that is you do want your navigation on every single page, hidden or not. But when you go into your Wix pages and menu, you would just select the page and select hide, okay? And so the button will still link to it if you make it correctly and make it link to it, but it won't be up here. So all of this will need to push over here, and you only need these top 4 buttons. Again, contact to the end. This overlapping, it's confusing because we've got editing, and I presume this is logo or drawing, and we shouldn't overlap those, right? So you can move this to another page if you like. Okay. So what is happening is you have this on every page. It may be that it's in your background or that it's in your header. Hopefully this is your header. But you have this on every page. So what happens is when we change it, we don't think we've, the user doesn't feel like we've changed pages. So this content has to come up here on your abouts. And you want to left align that probably. Make it 2 paragraphs probably. The reason you left align it is so you don't have these single words by themselves. And if you do center something, you have to be very mindful of the shape that it creates, because otherwise it won't look right. And that shape can change when they open it, when your user's on a different device. So left aligning is the best thing. Grab the arrow down here and close this space up. If it doesn't close, that means there's an element that you can't see somewhere. This image is broken. So you want to upload that again, rename it. Okay, that would be the time to do it, to rename your file. It's too long, so you'll want to check that out. See what you've got there. Same thing. If this is a background, you would go into, in your Wix editor, site design, and select your background and make it solid white. That would make it disappear, but you want to make sure this is only on your home page. This is a placeholder number. Let's take that off altogether. I do like this. This is working for you. If you used this same shape and color and drop shadow, pink border, You might be able to pull something off up here. It's smaller, so you wouldn't be able to do the identical formatting. You do need just a little bit of space there. I don't know how you could do that unless you took just an inch, not an inch, a point, a pixel out of here, but it's okay. It's probably better not to deal with it. You might be able to select this and bring it down just a little to have a little space above that. It's not a deal breaker though. Okay, let's see. Not the best thumbnail for your image. So if this is on, let's say, YouTube, go in and select. Good that you have this here. Okay. Is this supposed to be a black screen? I see something here. Okay, if you want to double check this. All right. I don't see anything here.
Well, they said they would be back. They just tried to click anything.
It's just audio. So, okay. It could be that this is a really large file, in which case you want to optimize it because it's not loading quickly enough, okay? Okay, so this is the section we pulled in on. Okay. So consider
I just don't want me. I know my power.
okay, that shot that had the car lights, that might make okay, so somewhere in here. Okay, well, I'll let you decide what it is. Probably not one of these that
Will, where are you?
maybe that frame. If you could grab that frame, that might make a good thumbnail for your image, but this isn't working. The resolution's low, the font's cut off, so that won't work there. Okay. Okay. This is not even a privacy policy. Okay. It's just a discussion about it and how to write one. So definitely take that off. You don't need a disclaimer for your work, okay? So they know what a portfolio is. So let's just delete those 2 pages, all right? Okay, summary. Make sure you bring all of your important content higher. So this page, this image can't be on every page. We've got to get into that content. Make sure you have your name and what you do up here. Move all this over there. Delete these 2 pages. And try and optimize your videos so they load faster. And you'll need more than one. Okay? You'll need 2 more with descriptions. All right, so set some time aside. so that you can make sure you can get this completed for yourself. All right. Let me see. You may need to resubmit, create a new Get Feedback link. I'm not sure why it isn't showing up. One or two did that this week, but most of them showed up. So double check, create a new one. You want to make sure that it's not expired. All right. All right. Thanks, Sandra. Let me know if you have any questions whatsoever. Have a great afternoon.